It's time for the game. We're gonna dive straight into the land of Dawn as Bigatron Alpha will try to equalize here in game number 2.
Okay, we can already see so much aggression once again coming from the side of RQ Hoshi as well as Bigatron. So Bigatron Alpha, with their pick-off type of composition that they want to go for, we can expect them to really want to find something, find some compensation, make it very different. They want it to be their own tempo. They don't want to have to drown in the tempo that RQ Hoshi will try to make up for themselves.
And now with Key actually being on that jawhead, he is a lot more aggressive and a lot more dominant. So unless Vin lands a very solid hook, right, the early game presence will be favoring the side of Bigatron Alpha, especially because their jungle is also a Paquito. So the Yiv as well can help with that pick-off potential. If they can execute the play well enough, we'll have to see. They have a chance of winning this.
Oh man, Skylar again. In lane, he's such a menace. Look what he's doing to the wave. He's actually freezing it really, really well, putting it in a bad situation for Matt. Forced to back away because Franco has made his way up top. He is going to miss that minion, the cannon minion. And that's a gold lead already for Skylar up top.
Yeah, we can already see huge macro knowledge coming in from the members of RQ Hoshi. And we're going to have to see Bigatron Alpha there. They have what it takes, because as of right now, we can see already a big setup here from the side of RQ.
Keep flickering forward. Iron Hook will bring him back, and that's first blood for RRQ with a shadow kill as well. RRQ 400 gold ahead already in the first minute of the game.
And it's crazy to see because they're not playing as aggressive per se. They're really just waiting for Bigatron Alpha, to make the mistakes, to walk in positions and be out of place, and that's where RQ Hoshi is trying to find something, but what's going to happen here?
Ooh. He missed the knockout strike twice there on to Vin, and that's not going to be a pick for the side of Bigatron Alpha right now. BTR, they do have more pressure, Arashi, but it seems like RRQ, they're more calm. It comes back to the mentality.
They just seem to have a lot more experience, and hiding in the bush, reading where the rotations are going to be, and then getting a pick off. That is what RQ likes to do.
Iron Hook once again connecting onto the jungle. R7 looking for the re-engage all the way onto Repo right now. He actually switches targets and zones Renbo away. Now with 1 for 0, that is Max taken down. No retribution for the side of Bigatron Alpha. Key looking for the opening right now in this team fight, but it seems like RRQ, they're playing this very solid. That's going to be the stun coming in. Repo jumping forward, but it's going to be the Iron Hook connecting once again. Real world mobilization and feather airstrike going at it, both of them, but it is going to be the turtle slain by the side of Albert. He jumps over the quad shadow, back again, and that's a kill. Repo goes over the way of the dragon, but it's not going to be onto Albert. It is onto Vin. A 3-0 lead in 3 minutes. Woo.
In the early stage of the game, the Eve just doesn't do as much damage as the Farsa. So right there, it was a full channeled robot manipulation, but the damage just wasn't enough yet because of the beefier members on the side of RQ Hoshi.
It's huge. This is huge, guys, for the side of RQ Hoshi. I mean, already sitting at a 1,500 gold lead. We can see already so much initiation once again.
Oh man, Bigatron Alpha gets a pick. Very good pick onto Vin. That's exactly what he wanted to do if you're BTR, but they need to keep on getting this. They need to equalize the goal and look for an objective, look for a snowball in the early game, because it's exactly the same. The difference is Matt will have a little bit more damage in the late game, but look at the dive composition from RRQ. It's going to be tough in that late game.
The problem is, even if they want to go for that, Key is just so annoying. Opening up the map, being in places where they're not expecting it, and being able to kind of like withstand what Bigatron Alpha wants to do, as well as put a really good read onto it, like what he's doing right now.
Oof. Yep, this is so difficult because the pick-off potential. Vin, very fearsome. You can tell that Bigatron Alpha is so aware of that hook right now. That is pressuring them a lot and making them play in a lot more passive of a fashion, when they're supposed to be the aggressors here. They have the Jawhead, they have the Paquito, and those two heroes haven't got a kill amongst them yet. You know, Key and Max still standing at 0 kills.
With how much pressure Vin is putting on the table, I'm surprised that Bigatron Alpha didn't bring more Purifies, because look at that.
Iron Hook connecting Key will be deleted as Clay picks up the kill once more. Again, even after Vin pops into the bush, he's still looking for picks, and this pressure will keep on building. Bigatron Alpha, they're getting outclassed.
Yeah, I think they need a glass of Garuda Splash here, Mirko. So for those of you watching, don't forget to get one for yourselves, because with that Garuda Splash, you can get a 50% discount on the MPL Season 9 ticket at Cinepolis.
Yeah, and guess what? You can also use that extra money that you save to get the Sanrio character skin. It's Amazing. I have 3 out of the 4.
Oh.
Ooh, flex there, Mirko.
Oh, but Reaper goes in for the flick onto Vindo. That's not going to be a good target as the way the Dragon going to be popped onto him. Now Key caught in the bad situation. Iron Hook going to be flickered away from the side of Key. Further airstrike going to be popped right there to zone and deal some damage onto that backside. Repo takes another hit. Further airstrike will be popped, and that is it gone. Max on the backside going for the damage. Knockout strike going to be able to connect onto Skylar. The damage is there, and that's going to be the real world elation. Popping him through, but Albert with the quad shadow deletes Repo. He's jumping away with the quad shadow once again. A 2 for 2 for the side of Bigatron Alpha as R7 looks for the damage onto Matt right now. Furious Dive not going to be able to put him down just yet as Matt has the flicker to run. Nibiru's Passion as well. Key going in for the ejector, but Clay purifying at the moment of impact. Key now going to get engaged on, and Albert picks up the killing spree.
Yeah, I don't think he should have went for it. I do understand he wants to get a pick on the board, maybe set up for the turtle like Araki Hoshi is doing right now, but he gets taken down, and now they're just -1 in that next turtle fight, and that's just going to be a free turtle into the hands of Araki Hoshi. And really solidifying that early game pressure as well as dominance that they have, and now sitting at a 2,000 gold lead.
Yep, with that gold lead, they're making sure they want to push the tempo at every moment. Whenever Vin is trying to cut you away from your turret, this is like how dynamic that Franco can be, man. I thought he was going to use it for the most part to disrupt the farming pattern of Max and reset his buffs, but Vin has just been using it really aggressively and going for hooks, and he makes a read!
Oh my god, Vin! What? It was Skylar in the first game, now it's Vin!
Map hacks.
Wow.
RRQ Hoshi map hacks, guys.
And just like that, you know, like, obviously it's a great pick from RRQ Hoshi, but if you're in the shoes of Bigatron Alpha, what do? Every time you wait for a moment, every time you're just waiting and getting info, at any moment you can get picked off because RRQ are just that good at reading the rotations and the positions. So nowhere is safe essentially for them.
Oh man, even if the roamer Key wants to open it up, it's not going to be good. R7 goes over the Pension Fiber, it's going to be the repo going over the Dragon Flicker combo. R7 not going to get taken down. Oh my god, he buys so much time for the airstrike. He's able to burst 2 members down. It's a 2 for 1. The XP and the roam only for 1 member from RRQ. Vin looking for the trade-off once again onto Matt, is still able to dash away. Will he go for the Iron Hook? Answer is no.
But he uses sticker as the cherry on top of this taunting thing that Araki Hoshi is trying to put on. And with that, they're able to get objectives on the board. So even though they do have a killing lead, they are able to translate that into objectives. And that's one of the main problems that we see from Araki Hoshi. But in this game, they are still able to translate that. And this is looking wholly one-sided once again for the side of Araki Hoshi, as we're going to take a look at the player's goal here by Living by Mandiri. And it seems like Albert is on top, but Matt not far behind. So I do understand Araki Hoshi is leading, but they do still have to respect the possible and the potential damage coming out from that Beatrix.
Absolutely, but right now, with the Lightning Truncheon completed for Clay, there's a lot more pickup potential on their hands.
Yeah, Reaper goes over the way, the Dragon Flicker combo, going to be able to get Finn down, but R7 looking for the re-engage now with the Black Dragon form pop. RRQ not going to take this fight because they just lost 1. It is not a favorable trade for them. Resetting, immediately going back for the setup. Clay dealing some damage onto Key, but they need to be careful. Bigatron Alpha, they can pull the trigger and look for another fight. It is a 4v5. Bigatron, they want to be proactive, they want to start this Lord, but is it a good decision?
That's definitely the question here, because if they do, they have the chance of actually losing it to their opponents. So it all comes back to the setup. I think Araki Hoshi, they really want to find a pick-off before they go for it.
Whoa!
Because like that.
Vin gets an Iron Hook once again. Key goes in, but it is inevitable. The Shadow Kill takes him down. Max has nowhere to go. Vin pops to conceal. He goes for the Iron Hook. Doesn't connect, but a 2-4-0 on the back of the Iron Hook from Vin.
Wow.
Every skill shot ability that you put onto RRQ, they just deliver.
That is insane. And I was going to bring up the fact that they're not managing the waves nearly as well, but when they play the micro game this well, it almost gets compensated just as good. Lord being taken by RRQ right now, and here's the scary part of this, the scary thing about this game for Bigatron, is that they have 5 kills, but they're all on Rainbow. And RRQ's composition is very well equipped to deal with that deep in the back line. So if they zone out Rainbow for the next fight, this is essentially a 0-12 fight for the side of RRQ.
Oh my god, look at that fun fact by Grab. In 2019, Vin was actually one of the top Supreme Francos in the world.
Well, that explains it.
That explains
Well, if you
it.
watch his Nemo TV streams, he has been on point, and again, he's just opening up the map just by walking to the bushes. Everyone is forced to back up because of how on point he has been here. He's gonna go for another iron hook. No, he just stand there. Oh my god, he almost just predicts the movement from Key. But Key now, look for the ejector, unstoppable force onto Vin, but he's gonna get suppressed. What are these engages by BTR? A killing spree for Clay.
It's horrible.
They're
It's horrible.
getting desperate.
And it's not a good look. It's definitely not a good look. They're getting picked off one by one, and that's exactly what RK Hoshi is hoping for. They're waiting for Bigatron Alpha to make a play. They're waiting because they do have the CC to counteract the movements coming in from Bigatron Alpha.
I think they're just getting frustrated at getting engaged on. Whenever they see that Vin has used the iron hook, they know that is down. They know the pickup potential is lower for RK Hoshi. They want to capitalize. But they forget that Skylar is on that Brody, and he can just counter that engage so well, stops Key right in his tracks, and RK Hoshi can turn it back around. They need to plan further ahead than that if they want to take advantage of RK Hoshi and their cooldowns, as now RK Hoshi is just comfortable waiting in the jungle, waiting for the next pickoff to happen.
I think they might be going for it. Already concealed play coming through for the side of RK Hoshi once again.
Two conceals, Repo going for the G-Skundo, but he's not going to be able to connect the combo wombo! Repo gets taken down, the shadow kill only for that purple buff. And again, BTR, they're looking for these desperate fights. Vin, will he be able to read this right now? Iron Hook is ready, Key gets away.
I'm surprised. I mean, usually Key has a huge impact, but in this particular case, it just doesn't seem like it's a good game for it because of the heroes that they're using against the composition coming in from RK Hoshi. As now we're going to take a sneak peek into the items coming in from both teams in the 12th minute.
Clay right now already with the Holy Crystal. One bolt from the Feather Airstrike will be able to actually nuke Matt out of the fight. He does have the Wind of Nature, but that does not protect him against the burst magic damage. And at this point, with how ahead he is, I think he can match Rainbow in a 1v1 long-range artillery battle for sure. Albert as well, already working on the final item of the game at 12 to 13 minutes right now. He has been doing so well, and if he gets to that backline, he is still a problem because they can't find a reliable way to catch him out as well. So Lord is up right now, and the pickup advantage, the crowd control advantage is still on RRQ Hoshi. Anyone that gets hit by the Iron Hook will be followed up by a stun from Skylar, from Clay, knock up by R7. Just crowd control all over the place.
I like what Bigatron Alpha are doing, but it's not going to be good right now. R7 and everyone in RRQ, they already have too much damage. Black Dragon form now going to be popped. Looking for the Reengage. People going to take him down, but a Sword of Memory Fan takes Matt down, and the Iron Hook will not connect, but the Petrify will. He goes for the Ejector, unstoppable force, but turns out the force is stoppable as RRQ take this game right here. They jump in. Rainbow gets the 6th kill of this game, but they don't need minions. That's the turn. The mid lane taken down. Oh my god, a 9k gold lead now.
9k gold lead, and it was interesting to see because as Megatron Alpha, they were getting chased back into their base. They didn't waste a single resource, so I'm not really sure. I think maybe perhaps they wanted to bait out the resources coming in from RQ Hoshi and then do a sort of counter engage, but they weren't able to stave off that initial burst pressure from RQ Hoshi.
Absolutely, that is why that Black Dragon form is so annoying to deal with. It just goes in and you're forced to retreat. And with the composition of Bigatron Alpha built to actually catch people out, they're just unable to move out of the way fast enough. And even right there, Vin went with the flicker and the ult onto Matt.
Oh my god! Vin! What?
How?
It's over. RRQ, they've just won. The Enhanced Lord popping in. That's going to be another one! Vin! What is going on? Real world manipulation going to be popped by Rainbow, but R7 is there to shut him down. That's going to be the minions coming in. The Feathered Airstrike as Key will get popped. It's RRQ outclassing the robots. Rabbits again. 2-2-0.
Wow, rabbits, guinea pigs. I don't really know what to call Bigatron Alpha at this stage because they certainly are not the red robots that I have grown accustomed to watching. They have fallen so far down, and this match against RQ Hoshi was just the tip of the iceberg. It was the cherry on top. It must be a huge blow to the mentality coming in from Bigatron Alpha.